Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a spaghetti today with vegetables and I have zucchini and bell pepper, red bell pepper. I show you in a moment just to tell you what I make the dressing for. And I make a Brasil Nut Mayonnaise today, and I use avocados for the mayonnaise and the Brasil nuts, the fatty part. I show you I have two small avocados here and a small handful of Brasil nuts, just to give it a little flavor and a little bit more texture. Yeah, the avocado by itself would turn out into some kind of guacamole. With the Brasil nuts, that gets off a little bit creamier, a little bit smoother, firmer too. Yeah, I guess that's good for a dressing. So, Brasil nuts and avocado and the sour part of the mayonnaise, that is a vinegar, apple cider vinegar today, maybe 3 tablespoons, and that is a very healthy ingredient. Just recently I saw a video from Dr. Greger. He always collects scientific data, the latest studies. He always collects them, makes a series of videos and shows what the scientists have written down in the last decades concerning these subjects. And vinegar is very healthy. Yeah? It can helps the arteries, the veins, to get flexible and to work. And that's very important. He says you are as healthy as your arteries or veins. That's very important. So that is a very healthy stuff, the vinegar, and it's very tasty, and it gives a little bit of sour bite to the dressings. And I could also have taken lemons. I usually take lemon but recently I begin a little bit more with apple cider vinegar now and then, earlier times too. But the flavor is strong, and that is interesting to me. I will try that now. Let's see what happens. I have a salt and red chili pepper, so it's basically pepper and salt. The chili pepper makes it warmer a little bit. The red, I feel, is a little bit warmer. The salt, by the way, makes it also warm, as I feel. Sometimes the salt gives a really nice heat to a dish. It intensifies. I don't know the chemical backgrounds, why that works with the salt. I maybe I'll find out later, not so important. It just feels great, and we know salt is needed. If you don't eat the packaged food you can buy everywhere today, because there's always salt and sugar in there. If you only eat veggies and fresh fruit and veggies and nuts and seeds, pure as they are, then you can use some salt without any problem. We need 6 or 7 grams every day to make the cells work. The cells, what our body consists of, the cells, they have a skin, outer skin, a membrane, a cell membrane, and the water and the liquids and the nutrients have to go in and out. And this is made possible by the salt. Without salt, we would die, because the process wouldn't work. So salt is very important for that. A little bit of water to bring the whole thing to make the blender going. And I will see I don't want to have too much of salt of water. Just want to have a creamy dressing for the zucchini noodles. In a moment, blender dance. When that machine is going, it takes some time until it stops. Very powerful. And I have to take some more water. That was too little. And I want to avoid to take too much water. It should be creamy. So I begin with a little. And I can add something step by step. Let's see. Still at the brink. I will have a little bit more water. Yeah, still, but as I said, better to begin with little than too much. Curious about the flavor. Looks nice, yeah, texture is okay. I don't want that much water because it's zucchini noodles. The zucchini, they give it off, they release some water when they are sitting in the dressing. And so if I have too much water in the dressing, that will be a soup rather than than a spaghetti. So let's see. Yeah, I like that. So the sour flavor is there, the chili pepper is there, very nice. Okay, I leave it as it is, and now I will make the noodles. And for this I have this tool, I've shown that in the previous videos, very versatile. It's a small spiralizer with two sides, you see. There's the other side, and we have the blades here. There's one large blade for a large zucchini, for thick zucchini, for thick noodles, this one, and the other one is for thinner noodles. This is a little bit smaller, I mean, you might see. I will use the smaller one, or yeah, I will use the smaller one. First, I put on the see, smaller one. Which one is the smaller one? This one is the smaller one. I will use the smaller one. Oops. Because I just want thinner noodles. I mean, could have used the thicker one too, that is up to you. It doesn't really matter. Could have used the other one too. Nothing really important now. I don't know, I mean, maybe the thicker one might be better, I don't know. I try the smaller one now. It doesn't really. So, you see that is easy. This is a very versatile tool. It is very easy to use. I can take it everywhere I'm traveling. When I have a big zucchini, a very big one, I cannot use it because then it's simply not fitting in here. Yeah. So for small zucchinis that is nice, and mostly the zucchinis in the health food shop, are not too big. I can usually use it most of the time, no problem. See that what I have here? I will cut it into smaller noodles to make it bite size, and that's also up to you if you prefer longer or shorter noodles. Really, that's up to you. Maybe the kids, they would prefer longer ones. Yeah, the playfulness. And together with the zucchini noodles, I put some bell pepper noodles in. Well, it's not so much noodles, they are short, yeah, but the kind of noodle texture they have, the size, and just make it a little bit more colorful. And now I show you my cream, my mayonnaise. It's still running, I don't need the scraper here. I show you, put it over the noodles. See? Toss it a little bit, and I have a nice little dish. Nuts are very healthy, avocados are very healthy, veggies are very healthy, vinegar is very healthy, very nice, chili pepper very healthy, salt is needed, so it's a wonderful meal and very easy to make, you see. I will enjoy. And definitely will make more. There's a lot of variety with the vegetable noodles, many dressings, many different noodles or vegetables I can use as noodles. I can also use algae, can also be very nice noodles, or pumpkin even, or carrots. There's so many ways. Let's see. Now I hope you enjoyed, and maybe you like and give a thumbs up, and maybe you will subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Happy to have you there always. You get another video every single day. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.